Hey friends, this is Bren from Cherry Grove Farmhouse. Welcome back to the channel. I am just going to kind of pick up my camera and take you through this week. Today is Monday, November 25th, so this is Thanksgiving week. My whole family comes to my house for Thanksgiving, and I love that. I enjoy hosting that every year, but there's a lot of things to get done. I'm trying to finish up my Christmas decorations, so I'll be doing a little home tour, maybe in the next video, maybe in this video, I don't know. We'll see what all we can get done this week. I've got to go get some groceries. I have not gotten my Thanksgiving groceries yet. Well, my husband picked up the turkey, and it's thawing in my refrigerator out in the garage, so we've got that going like it needs to be going. And I also have so much laundry to do. I don't think I have done my own clothes. I've done towels and I've done bedding, but I have not done my laundry in probably 2 weeks. It's ridiculous, y'all. It's crazy, which tells me I have way too many clothes that I can go for that long without having to wash clothes. But let's just see what all we can do this week to get ready and get prepared for Thanksgiving. If you need some motivation, I'm here for it. Let's go. But before anything else, homemade bread. So for homemade bread, I'll need some water. I've got my thermometer so I can get the water temperature just right. Salt. I'm using bread flour, but you can use any kind of flour that you have on hand for this. White sugar, some honey, of course you got to have some yeast, and some butter. So we're going to get this all mixed together and get it rising for some bread. I'm using the rapid rise yeast, so for that you want to get your water temperature between 120 and 130, and as soon as I see that this reaches 120, I know we're ready to go. I'm going to put part of the hot water, the yeast, and a tablespoon of sugar in my mixing bowl, and I'm going to let my KitchenAid do the mixing. That's the hard part, so I'm going to let the KitchenAid do that. I will link the recipe below that I use for this bread, and I've made this several times, and it always turns out really good. So I'll be sure and put that below if you're interested in that. So we can see the bubbles starting to form. That means that our yeast is working, so we can go ahead and get the rest of the recipe going. I'm going to go ahead and let this be kneading for about 8 to 10 minutes, and then we'll go ahead and start the first rise. I'm going to put a couple of tablespoons of olive oil into my bowl where the dough is going to rise so that it doesn't stick into the bowl. So the dough looks really good. It's ready to go into the greased bowl, and we're going to let it rise for about an hour, hour and a half. I'm covering it with saran wrap, and then I'm going to just let it sit on my stove. It just needs to be in a place where there's no drafts or it's not too cool. It needs a little bit of warmth to start the rising process. While the bread was rising, we decided to go on to Walmart and get the groceries that we needed for our Thanksgiving meal and for what we would need for this week. And I had two great helpers. My daughter, my youngest daughter, and my husband came with me because it was a lot. So I'm not going to do a haul because it was a lot, and I just didn't want to take the time to do that. This video, I think, is already going to be really long. So, but you can see we had 2 buggies full of groceries. So, yeah, like I said, we host, and I cook a lot, and also I was cooking meals because we were home this week. Failure on my part. I forgot to film the first rise when the bread rose in the bowl. So here is the second rise where they're actually in the bread pans, and I had a bowl of warm water with a rack, and I set the bread pans there on top, and you can see the beautiful rise that they did in the bread pans. So we are ready to start baking. 350, probably for about 30 or 35 minutes. I let both loaves completely cool, and I've sliced one. That's the one that we're going to eat with our dinner tonight. But the other one, I'm going to slice it, and I'm going to put it in freezer bags with 4 slices in each bag. And then we just pull it out, when we need fresh bread, and just let it thaw. And it's still really good even after it's been in the freezer. So we're having creamy chicken stew and fresh homemade bread for dinner tonight. It's the next day. It's Tuesday, November 26th, and I have got to do some laundry. My laundry room is not looking so terrible. I do have quite a few towels over there that I need to fold and get put away in my bathroom and then in my girls' bathroom. And there's some towels over there that need to be washed, but the majority of what needs to be done is my clothes. So let's get the first load in the washing machine and get it going. In my opinion, folding towels is the best part of doing laundry. It's very therapeutic to me. You can get quite a bit done pretty quickly, and it always makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something. Let's take a little coffee break so we can keep going. You know, I didn't start drinking coffee till I was in my 30s. I don't know what I was thinking before then, because coffee is one of the great pleasures of life, honestly. I don't think I could go a day without coffee, and I rarely do. I get up at 5 o'clock every morning, and I have to be at work between 6:45 and 6:50. So my day starts early, and if I did not drink coffee, there are some mornings I don't think I could make it. So you'll have to tell me, coffee drinker or no? Okay, it's the next day. I did not get the laundry finished on Tuesday, so I'm going to keep going with it. Yes, I did leave clothes in the dryer, and yes, I did leave clothes in the washer, but the clothes in the washer are fine. They're not sour or anything like that. If they were, I'd just run them again, and believe me, that's happened to me before. I have people that have said things to me about that, but you know what? I admit I cannot get the laundry done all the time, and sometimes clothes do sit in the washer overnight, but as long as they're not sour, it's okay. I will eventually get it all done. Folding the towels might be my most favorite, but folding the clothes and hanging the clothes and putting the clothes away, that's my least favorite. I can do the laundry. That's no problem most of the time. It's just getting everything put away. That is the part that I dread. And sometimes it takes me days, but not today. Today, I'm getting it done because I want my laundry room to be clean and neat for when my family comes to eat Thanksgiving dinner on Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. I got up at 5 o'clock to put the turkey on so I'd have plenty of time to make the cornbread dressing with those drippings right there, because that makes the best cornbread dressing. And then here I'm trying to get my family to take a serious picture. It's not easy to do because they're a bunch of goofballs, but I love them. And I finally did get a serious picture in front of our Christmas tree. Thank you guys for hanging out with me this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you soon.